doesn't like basketball.
No,
He's short.
That's right.
I love 2K, and I can jump, I can shoot, and I can dunk on you.
All right, well, what's up then?
You don't? Do you really want the? Do you really want the 1-on-1?
I'm with it.
I'll shit on you, bro.
I don't care. You can think that.
Into the mic, Moose.
I'm into the mic.
No, you're not.
Your mic's not into me.
Turn your mic. That's actually not flush with the pops filter.
There we go.
No.
Yes, we do.
You got to get closer into the mic.
I am closer.
Oh, you're not turned up.
See? I know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm a fucking pro at this shit. I've been doing this for what, a couple months now?
You ain't a pro at shit, bitch.
Yeah, huh?
All right, so we got and I knew you were going to sit at 4, so I set 4 up.
You know what the funniest shit is? Wait, I'm gonna wait till you start recording.
I am recording.
Oh, okay, good. So
He always starts off with the funniest shit, and it's never funny.
It is the funny
when he does
because it's about your son. Because as soon as I walk in, I'm like, he's naked, of course.
That boy does not believe in clothes,
completely naked.
Well, he did have like a 3 months or a 3-week stretch where he had.
He did. That's exactly what I said. I was talking to his wife and was like, "Yeah, he's had clothes on for the past few weeks. Now I come in and he's completely naked."
I don't understand it.
She was like, apparently, he thinks that go to sleep means get naked. I blame that on his dad. That's what
that is. I'll take the blame for that. I think I said that already. Like, because I don't wear clothes when I'm sleeping.
So.
Yeah. That's me.
Well, at least he got it on and stuff.
This is a dangerous groups that we're dealing with now.
No filter.
No filter.
No filter.
No filter.
Welcome to No Filter.
The No Filter.
No Filter.
No Filter.
The No Filter podcast, which is
An EMP Network production.
in this show you'll encounter nothing but
Trade talk, none of that PC stuff.
No PC.
No PC.
no PC consistency. Please note that the
Opinions from the hosts
are not a reflection of the.
EMP Network.
And as always, thanks guys for tuning in.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening.
Thanks for listening,
Thanks for opening up your ears and your mind.
and we hope you like this one.
But no, psychology. Not Point Park. Point Park was the other degree, but psychology was the. Wait, what? What were we talking about?
My thing is, this is where it comes. You say that you have a psychology degree, which my wife does as well. But I'm like, you don't even like hearing people complain, or when it comes to anything about
There's
their life.
a difference between being a therapist and and having a psychology. There's so many other avenues to psychology. You
would be like a social worker,
being a therapist.
See,
the funny thing is, that is a decent place that you can be when you get a degree like that. And
you're like, God damn, I have all these kids already.
It's not even that. I just don't have the patience for it anymore.
See, I did, and I went to school for that.
Into the mic, D.
I actually went to school for that, but I was in the Job Corps program, and they said it was going to take too many degrees in that field for it to be feasible for them to profit off of them paying for me to go to school, so I had to switch to business management.
That's what I had to do. I'm like, they ain't really tell you nothing when you was at Job Corps, like what you had to do and all this crap. They was like, okay, you take your classes, we'll pay for it and give you a clothing.
I didn't go to Job Corps.
Well, it was through Job Corps, but it was for CCAC. Yeah, it wasn't at Job Corps.
It was the best, worst thing that ever happened to me. You
got to think the ratchets. I met some thought there that I was fucking.
We just wasted the time and opportunity. When you did it, were they still giving y'all lunch allowances like every week?
I don't know.
See, when I was going,
they were giving us bus passes.
See, we could, if you needed to, you could have got a bus pass. Also,
I remember that job. My brother went through that Job Corps, like with the bus pass and all that, and lunches and shit. Yeah, he went through that.
And then since we were off campus, we got allotted like $25 a week or something to be able to get lunch at CCAC. You were supposed to go to Job Corps pick it up. We wouldn't pick it up for like 3-4 months on end.
No, you take that $25 and you buy a bag of weed.
That's why we wouldn't pick it up for 3-4 months on end, and then we go up there.
Why would I do that?
And grab all that extra money.
Go get that money, go get some weed, and then eat at
then.
home. I did. I used to get stupid high. And I was fighting too, so I used to get dumb. Like it was crazy how high I used to get when I was younger.
There was the dopest chick at Job Corps. She was gorgeous.
There always
with the fattest
is one.
ass. No, it wasn't like she was like one of the people that She was like, yeah.
You went to CCAC North Shore?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was basically like, because I went to Oliver too. CCAC was no shit, just a college version of Oliver. That's all it was.
Yeah. Probably, yeah. Except for that one lady that worked at Job Corps with her fat ass.
Oh my gosh.
She was Italian. I think she was Italian.
I do love being an Italian woman.
Brunette. She was thick too, like pretty and thick. I was like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, this ain't even come. You figured that was 10 years ago, and like shit just came out.
I bet you she don't look like that now.
She might. I don't know.
She probably looks like a Passat.
Well, at least the luxury model.
Fair
Two-tone
enough.
seats.
Fair enough.
Yeah, face all leather seated.
Oh man.
No, she had a real butt though. It's surprising.
Yeah, now it looks like a trunk.
Oh well.
Crazy now too. That's really.
I'm gonna get you up off my humps.
Oh, continue.
What happened to Fergie?
I don't know.
Is she
Who the
gone?
fuck knows?
Is she like not with the Black Eyed Peas? Because I saw them
Not with the
perform.
Black
Black
Eyed
Eyed
Peas,
been
but the
over.
Black Eyed Peas been done for a minute though.
Yeah, since I've been
Because
like,
I mean, you had Fergie, you had Will.i.am, and
Yeah.
you had the Asian guy.
Well, I
Hold on, does anybody know the Asian guy's name?
don't remember nobody else.
Fergie, Will.i.am,
The Asian guy.
the
The Asian
there was
guy.
5 of them, right?
No, there was only three.
Three. It was
It
three
was
plus
Fergie,
Fergie.
Will.i.am, and the Asian guy.
No, you're still missing the
No,
other
there was
guy.
a black guy too.
Will.i.am.
No, there was another
There's
one.
the other, just like the smaller, weird-looking black guy.
Will.i.am.
No.
No, you're misunderstanding. Will.i.am cloned himself, and the clone didn't come out the way it was supposed
So
to.
it looked like the other
He
dude.
ain't shit.
I'm
So one of
saying-
them was Will.i.am, and the other was I Am Will.
Y'all stupid. But
I can't stand his ass.
yeah. Well, I know one of my best friends. He was real big on it before Fergie joined. I just happened to see them on one of these award shows, and I didn't see Fergie.
Why the hell is he singing Fergie? Oh, that's glamorous. No, but real shit. She had one dope song with Nelly. That party people. That shit was hard.
No, don't disrespect Fergie. She had a decent run. She
had a run.
run. She had a decent amount of good songs.
It was the beat for party people, I think, that made it so hard.
I mean,
That shit was
regardless,
hard.
she had a decent run. Like,
It's
yeah, she
like I
had-
talked about, just like the movie people. There's times when people get that opportunity, and you can take it and run with it.
yeah.
And she ran with it for a point, but she wasn't able to parlay it into being like iconic status. Now she's.
I mean, she's still. I wouldn't say she wouldn't be iconic. There's a
She's-
lot of the chicks that's out now kind of copied her style, but her style was also
true,
copied as
but
well.
you know what I mean. Though she's a lot more. I don't know. I wouldn't say she's iconic, but
Who do you think was the first big poppy woman singer?
Christina Aguilera
No,
or Britney, probably.
no, you gotta go.
You got to
talking
go
about
way
way back?
a little earlier.
You're talking about way
than
back?
that. I
Okay.
mean, the
Well, I
big,
thought-
like the big poppy thing was, I'll say at the beginning of
because
the 90s.
Madonna's pop, man.
Ooh, Madonna is the one.
Yeah, Madonna's pop.
Madonna was the pioneer of the poppy chicks.
Yeah,
And then she started kissing Drake.
yeah, and he wiped his mouth with his, like, his grandma.
He was like, "Oh my God,
Yeah,
dentures!"
like, oh my gosh! Like, just imagine that kiss. This
I wouldn't
like,
wanna kiss
tastes like that
Madonna.
fucking Fix-A-Dent shit. Like,
Wait, when did Madonna come out?
Madonna
wow.
came out like late '80s, right?
Yeah, something about that. Actually, she might even like.
I just got one thing to say: Papa, don't preach.
Yeah.
I'm in trouble deep,
Right.
and I'm keeping my baby.
Mid 80s, I think. To be honest with you, like she's old.
Yeah,
She's old.
she ain't even a good old.
Well, not anymore.
Yeah, she aged like a banana.
No, for real, because
Aged like a platinum.
when she did when she was getting older, when she did the song like the music and the people,
She sounds just like you did right there.
yeah, and that was probably the last time she was like, "Okay, Madonna, cool for you."
That's like
then
Casey
she
and
just
JoJo.
went-
Oh, don't disrespect the Case and Joe.
Hey, dude,
But
they
they're
were
from
terrible.
But they're from Jodeci, and they were not terrible.
They were recent when they tried to come out again. They
Oh,
were
yeah,
they
well, I
were
mean,
terrible.
Yeah, well, it's not like Casey could sing to begin with, and then a whole bunch of drugs and cigarettes will have you sounding like fucking Lois from Family Guy.
Hater.
Take it to my house all my life.
Well, I'm trying to think of who can I try to, like somebody to me, getting back on the pop thing. They got it. They like took the opportunity and ran with it. I think
you should take the opportunity to talking to the
mic. Is somebody kind of like a Pink.
Pink.
I like Pink.
Hold on. I love Pink. Like that is. I love Pink
because
like,
Pink.
I can't say anything more than I love.
I
Pink.
would hit it to this day
Because Pink got hot during that big wave of all those people.
I love Pink,
and she was able to stay. She was able to carve out her own niche.
Just for the record, just to let you know.
Did you love Pink?
I love you.
Hey Pink, hey baby, hey baby.
Yeah, you were really smitten with Pink.
I love Pink. Yeah, I swear, man.
Oh, good
man. But no, the funny thing is, not only remember her song "There You Go,"
yeah,
I think that was her first song. But like, I loved her. I loved her since that. But like the good thing about her though, just like all of the other '90s like poppy singers and shit, she could sing.
Well,
like
not
think
all
about
of them.
think
she
about
can
that.
Sing though.
Think about that. No, like the big poppy ones besides Britney Spears, who
Spears couldn't sing though.
That's what he was about to get to.
I'm like, you forgot. You gotta put the Christina Aguilera.
I literally just said besides Britney Spears. Shut the fuck up.
We'll put Christina Aguilera
besides
in
Britney
there.
Spears,
Whatever
Pink, Gwen Stefani, and
So she got a
Christina
clone too?
Aguilera could sing their asses off. Like especially Christina. Christina has one of the best voices that I've ever heard in my life.
No, I totally agree with that. I don't know about my life, but I think she's definitely
in my life. She has
sing.
one of the best voices I've ever heard.
And maybe I don't consider Gwen pop because when I remember her first, I remember her.
Few times been around the track of the. How do you not?
Because I remember her from No Doubt. Before
No Doubt was pop.
I know, but to me, it's still with the band and everything else. I don't think that does necessarily.
But that's
pop.
still, but that's pop.
I
The
know.
reason that may be one of the reasons why I consider her pop is because she came out with No Doubt.
Well, nah. See, to me, it comes out. I think of more of a band because every time they try to do the pop,
I think I'm gonna go punny. I think I'm gonna go punny
Know
today.
the name of my band.
Oh shit! 11 minutes and we ain't even.
Fuck it,
Hey
we don't
guys,
need
welcome to
that
No
shit.
Filter. I'm your host Remorseless. I am here with Moose.
Yeah, what's up, baby? How y'all doing, motherfuckers?
Oh my
How do you
gosh!
have on your
This
own?
is why I don't introduce you first. And he's rubbing lotion all over his arms.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my bicep.
Do not touch my mic with that fucking lotion on your hands.
Your lotion in your hands.
Pause. But
When the fuck do you
I am
ever use
also,
lotion?
I am also here with D.
What up, y'all? How y'all doing today?
I have to use lotion. I get ashy too.
So now it's like he can't. It's not. I don't got coconut or nothing.
Why
in
didn't
it.
you just do that like the last 11 minutes before we actually?
Yeah,
decided
I
to say
was.
this?
Look at my
We've been
legs.
bullshitting for 11 minutes.
Look at my legs.
I'm not going to
It's
look
time
at your
to get-
legs, Moose.
Why not?
Because he's trying to get sexy for the podcast.
Yeah.
This motherfucker, he's sitting here trying to argue with me about the bike that I'm buying.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
what I wanted to
I
kind of
am.
hear about
yes.
this.
Yes, I am.
Because that.
All right, no, go ahead.
my
Let's-
phone
let's-
live.
You
go
got to
ahead.
introduce the topic because it's your topic.
It's not really
It's
a
your
topic,
yo,
dumbass.
yo,
It's just
Yo,
go ahead.
bike.
Go ahead.
Motherfucker.
What about it? What about it?
Okay, so basically, Remorseless is buying a bike. It's a Honda Shadow 600, whatever. It's a 2000. So he's buying it for $2,000.
See,
That's
no,
what he
No,
said.
stop. No, go ahead. Let him.
He
continue.
said he was
Let him
buying
continue.
it for $2,000.
Okay.
So
Keep
I
in
was
mind,
like,
we have receipts. This is all in the text, right? Go ahead. Continue.
Yeah, because anyway, so last week he said he was buying it for $2,000. I found them a couple things that were a little bit more powerful, a little bit more desirable. That once he gets rid of that, he could sell it.
Oh, now no. Don't try to change the narrative. Don't try to change.
Look in the text.
Once I get rid of what?
The bike,
What bike?
this 600.
Continue. No, continue. Go ahead. Continue. No, continue. No, go ahead.
He
Go
look like
ahead.
he's about to roast my ass.
Go ahead. Continue. No. I want you to continue with your story.
You know we be on it, man.
Okay. All right. So I told him that I found him a couple bikes for either a little bit cheaper or the same price of a better bike, which you can sell, and you figure a 600 is kind of slow for a V-twin, and I didn't know if preferably he would be riding with his wife here and there.
What is all
But
these questions?
anyway, so reason why I told him, I was like, look, The 600's a okay starter bike, but you're gonna get bored with it because it's slow and it don't really have no power, and you can't sell it for what you say you're gonna pay for it. So that's the reason why I told him that you should try to look for a better bike for that price.
Is it my turn?
It's your turn. Bring that ass over here, boy.
Now, D, you have these messages. This was a big conversation in the group chat. This was
a long conversation.
All right. Not only was it a long conversation in the group chat, for some reason, even though he has my phone number, he hits me up on Facebook Messenger for some fucking reason. I never understood it. I don't understand.
No, I sent you
receipts.
I sent
receipts,
you
Moose.
a
You
picture
cannot
of a bike.
lie. You cannot lie.
Then you start talking.
No.
You could have not said nothing, and I'd have shut up.
No, you cannot lie.
He just wants to say
now,
something.
Check
Go
this
ahead.
out.
Do it.
First off, you're stuck on this $2K for this 600 thing. I didn't say I was spending $2,000.
That's what you told me when we first talked.
Absolutely
Yes.
did not. Receipts. I said
You said it when we were here.
I said I am not spending more than $2,000 on a bike. That's what I said. D, did I say that or not?
Yes, he did.
Oh, one more time, D. Did I say that or not?
Yes, you did.
Just out of curiosity, D. Did I say that or not?
I'm pretty sure that you said
That can go both ways.
Yeah.
Okay.
That
No.
can go both ways.
No, it
So
can't.
you're not spending
No,
more
it
than
can't.
$2,000
No,
for
it
a
can't.
bike.
No, it cannot.
That's what you
it
said.
means
for
is
a
what
bike,
I said.
not anything extra. You said for a bike. You didn't say anything other than
No,
that.
but
What
hold
does
on,
that
hold
have
on.
to do with anything?
Check this out, though. But at this point in time, since you told your story, you should at least read the message, because I read the message, and I know that
I ain't read the message.
and I
Fuck
know
that.
that he was only trying to spend no more than $2,000 on the bike, not for the
That's
bike.
what you just said. On the bike.
Yeah, not for the bike. For the bike and on the bike are two different things.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
I can get a bike for $300 and spend another $12 or some shit, and then
And he'll still have 100 over because he can't count for shit.
yeah. I always got to keep a little extra, man. You'll never know what happens.
Actually, I can't count for shit either. You'll have 5 over now that I think about it.
Yeah.
But on top of that, you're sitting here trying to get me to get these big ass bikes.
It's
you
not
gotta
a big-ass bike.
Stop. I
Not
let
a
you
big-ass
talk.
bike.
Shut up. First, now you got to keep in mind when you brought your bike here. Your bike is fucking humongous.
It is not.
Moose, you are 5 inches away from being a foot taller than me.
Tall, young
So
man.
I'm basically 7 inches taller than you.
Yes. No, I wanted to
tried
say,
to-
I wanted to
the
say
cup
it
was
that
half
way
full. You got me by
because
like a foot, bro.
it's not big to you. You are 6'4". I am 5'9". You are 250 pounds.
I am not too,
175.
bitch. Where's the scale? I know you got a scale in here.
Hey Google, broadcast a message.
You gonna say I'm 250? I ain't no fucking 250.
What's the message?
Can somebody bring up the scale, please?
Got it.
You really gonna have somebody bring us?
Hell yeah.
All right, and on
I've
top
been waiting
of
for
now,
this
on
shit.
top of that, I've been waiting for it. And on top of that, I don't want a big bike, and I don't want a bike that I'm going to be concerned that I'm going to drop or anything like that. I want to now shut the fuck up.
I didn't
it's
say
my
nothing
turn
yet.
to talk. And on top of that, you keep talking about selling it back for $2,000. If I'm buying something, let's just say I spend $2K on the bike. If I'm buying something for $2K, I'm not going to sell it for $2K. That's stupid. You know why? For one, I bought it for $2K. I got my money's worth. And 2, I'm going to sell it cheaper so that way I can get some money back with it. Hold on, guys. We're going to take a break on this so his fat ass can jump on the scale. D, make sure you read that. I'm not even going to read it. Frex, you come in here and read this too. What does that say? I told you.
This ain't right.
What does that say? What does that
That's exactly. This ain't right.
say? Jump on that, son.
This ain't right.
If his weight, how much does that say?
See, told you.
120?
What?
120?
Told you. That's just
Go by the door and get the
just
5
off.
pounds. Go by the door. Put that down. Go by the door and get the 5 pounds. Hold on, because I know how much I weigh.
No, because you need to go on the normal floor.
Yeah, on carpet.
See, exactly.
Damn, this saying
I told you I'm like 230. What the?
Baby boy, put some clothes on. Why is he still naked?
Yo, he's getting. What's up?
Hold on.
was like, fuck that. He fixed that shit. Just so y'all know, he fixed that shit.
I didn't fix anything. It was
it added like another 20 pounds.
Actually, he could just do it in the bathroom, but anyway. So what I was saying was, what was I saying? What were we talking about?
Yeah, I was talking about the bike.
Oh, yeah, and you're sitting here trying to tell me I don't need your advice. I don't want to hear what you have to say. Mainly because you're just a psychologist. Mainly because you're just sticking on this. Well, you're going to spend $2,000 on this when I could. No, I didn't say that. I have never said that. I said I'm not spending more than $2,000 on a bike, especially my first bike. That's what I said. D, did I say that?
So how much are you getting the bike
just out of curiosity, did I say that?
I think I remember you saying
that. D, one day I was walking down the street and I picked up a nickel, and did I say that?
I think you did.
Oh, okay, just making sure.
Yeah, he said that.
That's what I said.
I remember you saying.
And for some reason, you're just stuck on this, like you're embedding. I don't understand it. It doesn't make any sense. Especially, first off, let's get one thing straight. It's not your fucking money. It's not your fucking bike. Who gives a
your
fuck?
balls are my balls?
Who gives a fuck what you have to say about anything?
Who gives a fuck what you say? You're a cheater because you fucking added 20 pounds on that fucking scale.
He's sick.
Like nobody cares about your opinion. Nobody. Let it go. Let it go, bro.
So how much are you spending on the bike?
I don't know. Whenever I get there, we'll see.
Apparently not more than 2,000.
Apparently.
Because I got that in a text. The text I had to see one time.
Right? that seems to make sense.
Yeah, man.
Jackass. When he says on a bike, that means on a bike.
No, check this out.
Yes, it does. But it said, what part of the sentence are you not understanding?
My wife, in brief, I guess breaking news, my wife just texted me, Chaos just masturbated and came in the hallway.
What?
My pet.
That's breaking news.
Okay, so back to the speaking of breaking news, we gotta start on a sad note. Well, I guess we didn't start.
We'll put it in the middle.
On a sad note,
be happy first.
We were talking about what happened, Moose?
So Friday evening there was a shooting at the Norfolk Walmart. Story goes, I believe the girl's still alive.
Just to let you guys know, this is no filter podcast storytelling. We are not accurate at all, so don't fact check us.
Don't fact check.
That's not the reason why we're doing this.
So, story goes, there was, I believe it was 3 girls, and these 2 girls were trying to jump this one girl in the Walmart, and the one girl pulled out a gun and shot at her like 15 times. Well, she shot at both of them. She hit the girl, I guess, one time that was actually in critical condition. Then there was another girl, I don't know if she hit her or not, but she was shooting at her. It was just over a jumping. I'm like, and matter of fact, it wasn't even her gun, was told too. Like, so it wasn't licensed. She wasn't licensed to carry or nothing. So I'm just like,
that don't surprise me.
Well, the point of the story is, it's an unfortunate situation. You know what I'm saying?
Over a fight.
It sucks over something as innocuous as a fight. Like, you could just knuckle up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
take your lumps, right?
I understand it, but I just don't agree with it. So R.I.P. to the girl that died. She died, right?
I don't think she knows.
No, she's not. All right, well, if that's the case, if she didn't die, then keep well.
On fighting,
you know what I'm saying? Keep on fighting, and just I hope everything works out for you guys. I hope everything works out. And it's unfortunate. Just be careful, man. Just be careful, especially like with the bystanders and stuff there, because you don't know who could have got hit.
She shot at least like a whole clip. Like my wife, that was like 15. So I'm like, that's a whole clip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like,
it doesn't sound like she was that great of a shot neither.
No,
so
definitely wasn't.
Anybody could have got hit.
Yeah. So be careful out there, and I hope everything goes well with the person who got shot, and hopefully justice gets served. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
that's pretty much all I have to say about that. It sucks. It's fucked up, but it happens.
On a side note, I wish I was there by myself because I definitely stole some shit.
All right. Okay. So let's go ahead and move forward now. Jackass.
Wow.
But on top of this,
because the water's right by the exit too. So for the cooler, so I definitely would have took one of them.
I fucking hate you. So I got a question for you.
What's that?
Francine or Lois?
Yeah.
About what? About who would I hit off?
Yeah.
Shit, I don't know.
See, we just had this. You're the tiebreaker, so.
Well, we had it off mic, so we got to talk about it again, dude.
Well,
no, that's okay.
Francine's a blonde.
Because to me, you really can't go wrong with either answer. I just know who my preference is now.
Do you prefer speaking to the mic?
I would probably say Lois.
Lois?
I like the red hair.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
He was Team Lois, too. I ain't mad at that.
I'm like, but Francine has the lips.
Yeah. But Lois has lips, too, though.
Does she?
I don't know. Like I said, ever since I...
Does she have lips?
I don't think so.
Huh.
Yeah, and it looked like Francine looked like she had Botox, and she would love to suck dick. Like her lips.
And she does Fight Club and shit, man. You ever see?
Yo, I think you are highly underestimating Lois's fighting ability.
I'm not
Lois
Lois
was
in
fucking
work,
people
yo.
up.
Lois is a bruiser,
I know she
man.
is, but Francine does that for fun.
So did
So did Lois.
Like, what are you
This is
talking
true.
about?
Like Peter would just walk up to people and be like, "Huh, my wife can kick your ass." Basically.
No, that was-
Lois
was
is like
that
an attractive Pam. You ever see Archer?
Nah.
Oh man, Archer is better than both of those shows.
See, that's
hands
what I
down.
heard. I heard Archer.
Archer is
awesome.
amazing.
Yeah.
You have Hulu. Watch it on Hulu.
I know, and I've
I
been told
should,
that for years.
Yeah, that shit is lit. But so me and D's discussion was he was a Francine person.
Yeah.
Why were you a Francine? Because he keeps trying to say that Francine is just about that life.
He likes
Lois is
blonde hair,
about-
blue eyes.
Lois is about that
No,
life,
I really
man.
not. I don't know. It goes more, like I said, it goes more to the simple fact where I really don't mess with American Dad or Family Guy like that. Where I'm more with American Dad. Because I used to be Team Lois. But then, I don't know, Francine.
I need a blunt.
Okay, Francine does it for me now. Because to me, they're both about that life.
Tell D, let's feel good.
Oh my God, you can just ask or plan to do something.
No, I'm definitely when I leave here, I'm definitely going to go.
Use your big boy words.
You guys are fucking stupid. Here we go with this shit again. It's going to be another one of these podcasts.
No, it's not. Because that's going to be it. Because last time he didn't know what to do and how to act and live life right, apparently.
It's mad annoying. He is mad annoying. Look, he even looks annoying right now. And he ain't even doing anything.
And Francine
It ain't even kick in yet.
Francine had to kill her whole family, son. She had to kill her whole real
Lois
family.
went up and up with Stewie like crazy. Yo.
Every Christmas, Lois and the family have to fight off Santa Claus because they're in a death war match with Santa
right
Claus.
over there? You dying?
See?
Oh my gosh.
Over the last 4 seasons, every time Christmas comes, they have to fight Santa Claus to the death.
Speaking of which, D, my wife is pissed off at you because you didn't come over and she had watermelon.
You know the feeling on that.
I definitely feel like there's earwax melting in my ear right now.
Oh my fucking God. Here we go.
I'm sorry.
Maybe it's water from the shower. It's water from the shower.
Stop playing with your ears and then touching
It's
my
water.
headphones.
It's water. I took a shower before
It's
I came
your
here. I
ear.
told you I spilled milk on
But
myself.
he doesn't want your ear water on his equipment,
Thank
man.
you. What is wrong with this dude?
That's why he has disinfect.
But he...
All right. D, your topic?
I'm
I'm not even touching that one. We're just going to go ahead and move.
I don't even... Let me see which one.
I'm an asshole.
The spanking. Okay, so... There's people... Growing up, at least I know when I was growing up, if you did wrong, you was getting a spanking. My mom likes to say she took me into the bathroom, did it because she didn't like the front on me, wouldn't let people see me getting beat up in public, whatnot. But myself, I'm a believer in spanking. But do you believe when should you stop spanking if you should stop at all?
So is your question, do you believe in spankings or?
It can be a two-parter. First, do you believe in spankings, and if you do,
When you can't win.
Unbelievable. I've never spanked my kids.
okay.
I have plucked. Moose, put the damn pictures away. Put your phone down. I've plucked my daughter and different
His
shit like
plucks
that.
hurt.
He sounds such. Shut the fuck
His
up.
plucks hurt.
Like I've plucked my daughter and shit like that, but I've never legitimately spanked my kids. Like I used to get my ass whooped too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I was also bad as shit. My kids aren't bad. You know what I'm saying? So I haven't had to come across that because like my kids aren't bad kids.
Yeah.
But like if they didn't listen or something when they were younger, I would pluck them. Like I would pluck my daughter in the forehead or something like that. But nothing serious. It's one of those situations where it's like, hey, don't do that. And then they go to do it, and you're like, hey, don't do that. Like, how many times are you going to say, hey, don't do that, and take them away before they go back over there and keep trying to do it? And then it's like, all right, well, you go to reach for it, pow, pluck your hand. Something like that. But, like, other than that, I mean, yeah, like, I don't think I've ever spanked my kids. But I'm also not knocking the parents that's done it. My mom did it. You know what I'm saying? I've got my ass whooped. And there were a few times where I didn't do something not because I was afraid to get in trouble. It was because I was afraid to get my ass whooped. So, I can see the effectiveness of it, but at the same time, I could see the disadvantage too. So, like I said, I don't know. But at a certain age, it does just become excessive. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think I stopped getting beat actually when it stopped hurting. So
I'm about to say 23.
Yeah, I stopped getting beat when it stopped hurting. So, like when my mom realized that she wasn't strong enough to hurt me anymore,
there you go, yeah.
Then I stopped getting beat. So I'll say I stopped like maybe 12, 13, somewhere around there. I stopped getting beat.
That's around age. It was 12.
But she probably should have stopped when you was like 9 or 10.
Yeah, but I needed those extra years. I was bad.
Well, yeah,
I was a badass kid.
Well,
I was
that's
horrible.
what word on the street was. Like you like to always tell me, and don't incriminate yourself. It's just word on the street.
I was a badass kid. I turned into that scared. I know all of my flaws. I was definitely bad. What about you, Moose?
I'd say it stopped when I was 12. It should have stopped when I was 24. Like, I'd say probably no. I mean, around that age, yeah.
Your mom should still beat your ass.
Spanking that ass.
Shut the fuck up.
Spanking that ass.
Put your phone down and talk.
I thought you were still talking.
I said, what about you, Moose?
Yeah, I said around 12 or 13 is when my mom stopped. But
is that all you have?
That wasn't actually the question. The question was, when, at what age should you stop spanking your kids if you believe in spanking?
I said around 10 or 12. No, like not 10 or 12. 12 to I'd say 13 or 14.
Okay.
Why do we even bother?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
Why do we even fucking bother?
It's music. No, but I'm more or less like, my mom always said I wasn't a bad kid. She's like, I never had to really whoop your ass too many times. I just had to take you out there a couple times, and then you knew not to fuck up again. It's like you wasn't a dumb kid either. So that all being said,
he's a dumbass adult though.
Got him.
I'm a smart adult with some dumb tendencies. We'll say that. But and then the last time I got my last real good ass kicking is when I came through the ceiling before Thanksgiving, and she caught herself giving me a whooping.
You came through the ceiling like Santa Claus?
Yeah, but that's another story for another day.
Oh no, it's not. No, it's not. No, it is not. You are going to tell this. We need to hear this story.
No.
Go ahead. We got a story from D coming up, guys, ladies and gentlemen. No, nope. You got to tell this story. You can't just say that and then leave us wanting. No,
I can have Moose tell the story for me.
Nah, man. You go ahead. Break it down.
See, there was 2 midgets that was hanging out at my house, and my mama was gone.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, please tell the story before he starts.
All right. So it was like our first holiday, Thanksgiving in this new house.
It was a clear black night, a clear white moon. Little D was on the roof trying to consume.
Well, we had just moved into this house, and there was the 2 bedrooms upstairs, and the 1 bedroom had this little cubby hole you can get from the closet, and it had a whole nother entrance space to hide shit and put stuff in there.
Okay.
So in my room, there was the same thing, except it was covered up with some plywood. And start looking in there, and I'm like, oh, okay. Told my mom and my step-pops about that. They're like, yo, don't go in there, don't go in there. I'm like, why you can't go in there? They're like, just don't go in there. I'm like, all right, I won't.
Was there a ghost?
They just told me not to go in there. So I'm like, all right. So a couple of days go by, cousins from out of town come in right before Thanksgiving. So I decided to go and get see what I can put in there. See if I can play in there. My getaway little spot. So go get some lamps, some extension cords. I'm going to gather up this shit. So I get in there, start looking around. Got my old makeshift because for some reason I just couldn't go and buy a flashlight. So I really had a table lamp plugged in with extension cords.
This fucking guy.
With the shade off of it, poking it through this cubby hole. And as soon as I get like 2 steps in and put my foot on it, my whole body just shoots through the ceiling. Right above my mom's door. And as soon as I went through, my stepdad had just came out. So he had walked by, just barely got missed by it, and sees my big young ass hanging out. One leg out, one leg back. Then he catches me. My mom sees me, starts cussing me out, starts hitting me. Why? My legs hanging out.
You're hanging from the ceiling and your mom's beating you.
Yeah.
Pinata.
Then my cousin,
she was trying to get candy out your ass.
It was like a 90s cartoon, like early 90s cartoon.
Like an early 90s movie, yeah. Like it's a real funny shit, right? So then they're trying to push me up, and then my mom still beat me, and then they pull me up. Then she whoops my ass.
Did they like move away because they were getting hit too? Because once moms start to swinging, you gotta dodge.
Well, no, because they were all like her cousins, so everybody was around her age. It was a bunch of like 30-something-year-old people seeing the teenagers.
So they all started wailing on you. Like,
no,
candy!
but they probably all talked bad about it.
Black pinata.
Then she was pissed because we had to put a rug on top of her ceiling right before the holidays, and she had family coming over for the first time in the new house.
Did you guys staple the rug up there?
No, we just kind of just talked about shit, man. It was bad, man.
Moose, what are you doing? Oh, my fucking God.
Why you look at me like that?
I fucking hate you.
That's how you tell a story, Moose. Short to the point.
That was not short and to the point.
Absolutely.
It had details and it wasn't long as mine, but motherfucker, it was not short.
It
was not your height.
It didn't. It didn't have unnecessary details.
There you go. Like, I didn't talk about
that's
like
what
how
you do. You're the king of unnecessary details.
I didn't have to be like, well, my cousin was from Ohio and her name was this and this that, and then my mom that went back with us.
But over in Montreal, they were walking down the street, and next thing you know, there was a hippopotamus in Africa. Like, what the fuck are you talking about when you talk about your stories?
One thing about my cousin's husband that I do remember, for some reason, he never wore or never tied his shoes. I don't know.
Why does that matter?
I don't know.
Exactly. He just moosed that shit.
I don't tie my shoes.
No, but it was just like, it's that weird thing, like, he just
do
never
you guys still tie
I leave
your
my
shoes?
shit tied.
I try to, too.
Unless it depends on if I like the shoe.
I lace them up, and I put knots at the end of them, and then I lift up the sole on the inside, and I put the laces on the sole on the inside.
Oh, okay.
So that way I never have to tie my shoes. I can just slip them off and on, and they're nice and tight.
Wait. Repeat that again?
I lace my shoes up.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the laces, I put knots on them.
Yeah.
So
and then I pick up the sole. The inside of the shoe, the little fabric, the sole, I pick that up and I put the laces inside of there, and then I shut that and I re-glue it so that way it doesn't come up.
And it always stays that
exactly,
tight,
and I don't have to worry about that because it always stays that tight.
You can't do that with all shoes though. Some be having them.
I only do it with my tennis shoes.
Yeah.
I don't like what other shoes would I need to do it with? Like dress shoes, you shouldn't have laces with dress shoes.
Yeah.
You got laces with. How old are you? What are you, a human? A human? My
yeah.
buddy doll? What the fuck?
So you can't have dress shoes with shoestrings?
No. What the fuck? Are you You're a my buddy doll. Why the fuck do you have laces in your dress shoes?
He said he's a
Why not?
Christmas edition.
What the fuck are you? What do you mean? Why? Are you kidding me? You really have laces in your dress shoes?
I have laces in my dress shoes. Don't have laces in my dress shoes.
You know who else had laces? My son's young ass has laces in his fucking dress. Are you kidding
Why
me?
is there a problem with laces in dress shoes?
Because you're an adult.
Exactly. Some certain type of shoe you have to have laces.
No, you
with.
don't. There are no dress shoes. You do not have to have laces on your dress shoes.
The
best looking dress shoes don't have laces. That just means
That's
you got
your
some
opinion.
ugly ass cheap fucking lace shoes.
No. That's your opinion.
Bro, your shoes are trash. Your dress shoes have to be trash. If you have laces in your dress shoes, they're trash. Period. Your dress shoes are trash. Throw them away.
He's weird.
Throw them away.
I never heard no shit like that.
They're trash.
That's that
Throw
bullshit.
them away. Throw them away. They're trash.
I ain't never heard no shit like that.
Laces in your dress shoes. Are you kidding me?
Even when you rent your like tux and shit from places, some of them have laces, some of them don't.
When you rent your tux from places, you rent your tux. You don't take the shoes. Why would you? That's like, oh my gosh, this fucking guy.
What do you mean?
Are you kidding me? You can pick your shoes out.
Yeah, but
when you rent your tux, so don't pick them with laces.
Well, what if there isn't an option?
Then don't get them. You need dress shoes. Just go buy dress shoes that match. I don't understand what you're talking about.
I don't understand why you can't. Do you think that you should? Do you think you should be able to have
you're the
laces
tiebreaker.
and
I understand where he's talking about. I'm not as adamant about it, but yeah, you should not have laces.
Thank you.
Never
You
heard
should
no
not
shit
have
like that.
laces in your
Never
dress
heard
shoes.
no
You're
shit
an adult. I have no pair of dress shoes in there that I have laces in.
We're not talking about you.
That is trash.
That's your opinion. You're strong about your opinion.
That is trash.
I never heard no shit like that.
You're stupid.
I never heard no shit like that. So on the website, please, make a comment and be like, look, I've heard of people at past a certain age with no laces. So I just want to know if that's true.
All of the best looking dress shoes don't have laces in them.
Whatever.
I've never seen a nice pair of dress shoes with laces in them. A good pair, a nice pair of dress shoes with laces, you're crazy. For one, the laces, they always get frayed. They always get fucked up. Especially if you get the metal tip ones. That means that the little thing where the metal tip, where the metal egglet, like that starts fraying. Oh, this trash. You get those from like, you get those like if you're in a rush and you, oh shit, I forgot my dress shoes. Let me stop at Payless real quick. Let me stop at Shoe Depot. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
There's something
getting
wrong with
laces
you,
in your dress shoes.
Never heard that shit.
Unbelievable. That is
laces
wild
sometimes
to me.
make the look.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
No, they fucking don't.
Yes,
Laces sometimes make mistakes.
Yes, they do, Poppy.
No, they don't. Speaking of which, this is a good segue to. Do you guys prefer quantity over quality? I know your cheap ass prefer quantity, but D, do you prefer cheap? Do you prefer quantity over quality?
Nah, I like quality. Well,
Get that bullshit. Because you talking about me.
Everything.
And you.
No, actually,
I prefer quality, to be honest with you, but also I like a bargain as well.
It depends what we're talking
wrong.
about.
There's nothing wrong with a bargain, but it has to, like, my wife, for example, she would go shopping and she'll grab something because it's cheap. It'll break. You'll have to buy it again. It'll break. You'll have to buy it again. So you'll eventually get up to the point where you might as well just bought the fucking expensive thing.
Depends what it is.
Like, for example,
if it makes sense.
For example, headphones.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I
they
to spend money on headphones.
They have, yeah, I seen your fucking headphones.
What?
I seen your fucking $400 Beats headphones that you used to always wear. Those motherfuckers.
No, I found. Matter of fact, shout out to the person downtown who lost their Bose headphones because now
that's
I got
what they
them.
were.
No, I have.
So why don't you bring them here so you can stop using mine?
I had the Dre Beats, but then I have these Bose headphones, but they're Bluetooth. So. Ew, he's blowing his nose, you nasty son
sorry,
of a bitch.
Usually I walk away from the mic to do that, but I'll
good.
try to get that out. I'll try to get that out. But no, but like headphones, for example, I'll go online. If I want to try some headphones out, I'll go online and I'll buy some cheap ones, some $40 ones. You know what I'm saying? And just to see how comfortable they are, how they feel, if I'm gonna like them. You know what I'm saying? So before I like these, so let me go ahead and get the more expensive ones. You feel me? Yeah. And the reason why is because I don't want to spend extra money getting something. I don't want to spend all of that money getting something that I may not like. So I like to try them out. Especially like,
are we talking
buying
about
stuff
like
online.
motorcycles?
All right, so are we getting back to this? Are we going to do this again? But especially like if I'm buying something online, like what do you think?
I'd be scared to do that shit.
Yeah, I was about to say, what do you think that you like? There are some things that you just can't get from
Stores.
online.
Yeah.
For example, shoes with laces, loser. Fucking dress shoes with lace. I can't believe you. But that's besides the point. But So, like, what do you guys think? Like, how do you feel about quality over quantity? Moose, you're pretty cheap though. So, what do you think about it?
It really depends on something if it's my preference.
What do you mean?
Because I'm the type of person that will, like, say, my truck. I'll buy a shitty truck and have to put a couple dollars into it. I'd rather do that than just buying a newer vehicle.
Why?
Because it's cheaper in the end.
Is it though? Is it? How exactly is it cheaper in the end?
Say if you buy, so my truck's 18 years old, about to be 18 years old, and say my wife's car's only 9 years old. I could have bought, for how much this truck is worth, maybe about $3,000, and her shit was 15. I could buy 5 trucks and have them compared to her one.
Shout out
vehicle.
to Moose learning how to count.
It's hard right now because I'm trying to focus.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna be one of them. Next episode is gonna be mad annoying.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, it's just like I'd rather have something that I have enough quantity to, if something messes up, I could do something else. Just like my bike situation with the same bike. I got 2 of them.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Because one I want to customize, one of them probably won't keep the same.
But you bought both of those bikes cheap, right?
I traded one of my old cars for, and then I bought the other one for $500. So yeah.
So you bought both of those bikes cheap.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Basically.
So, but with those,
I said to say that because I didn't buy them.
but with those, why wouldn't you just use one for parts then?
That's what basically I'm probably going to do because I do want a bigger bike.
Your bike is already big as shit, but we're not getting back
It's
into
small.
that.
No, it's small. It's not comfortable.
It's big. I'm gonna say it's big
big.
because it's relatively
Yeah.
speaking, it's big to me. Like that's a lot of bike. You know what I'm saying? But
it's just the engine size for real. This like the thing with that bike.
nah, the whole design of the bike is big. Like I sat on your bike and I look like a fucking idiot. I look like a fucking shrimp on a 10-speed. But like his bike is huge to me. But
I'm trying to picture that right now.
It's
but like so you have like if I was to get like when I get my bike, if I need another one, you know what I'm saying? If I need certain parts and stuff like that and it's going to cost a decent amount to get it, like I would buy a scrap bike, you know what I'm saying, for parts. Yeah. And I would just take those parts off of that, make sure all of those parts that I specifically need are good, and I would get those. But at the same time, there's something that I like more about like being able to order it, like, yeah, well, can I have a such and such, and then go pick it up and be able to put it on there, versus like getting something that may not last because I mean it's coming off of something that's not running for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So like I don't know. It's kind of
it really depends on what it is in my eyes.
Yeah, and yeah, it definitely does. Like, but with customizing, especially with customizing.
If you're talking about that sense, then yeah. But I always buy like car. Like I never keep a car for a year.
Yeah, when we start customizing these bike shit, we're gonna have to start. We're gonna have. It's gonna be cracking. It's gonna be. You seen those paint jobs in there? Hey, we're gonna be hooking this shit up.
Yeah, mine definitely gotta look like Iron Man. But
all right.
I'd say I probably would still go over the quantity.
You know, I
quality.
didn't think that Moose can get any worse until the last 2 episodes we started recording, and you did this to him.
What I did to him?
Don't play dumb.
Don't
Don't play dumb. I didn't think he could get any worse. He
my
looks
bad.
Asian right now.
Wow. Okay, yeah, I apologize.
Unbelievable.
I'm hungry.
You're always thirsty too.
Yeah. Tell me why this motherfucker added me because he seen me.
He'll pop up on my daughter's
I seen,
shit.
huh?
He'll pop up on my people's shit Because one of my work daughters commented on one of these other girls that used to work for me shit, and I told them don't be putting holes in their titties. And he got to pop up like, don't be telling them, let them do what they want to do, their titty balls.
What the hell are y'all talking about?
Moose being thirsty on people that I know.
No.
Wait a minute.
How did he call that thirsty?
How is this just popping up?
Because it just happened.
It just happened
a couple days ago.
Whenever he added me this week.
Yeah, it was only a couple days ago.
Yeah. Or in the past week, yeah.
Wait, so what? Hold on,
So
so you weren't
story-
even his Facebook friend?
No, hell no, man.
I've been debating on deleting his ass too. No, so what? Okay, so what happened?
I'll tell the story.
Moose, put your fucking phone down.
That's her.
That's the
girl.
I was trying to find it.
But all right. So, young lady used to work for me. Had posted how she had just got both her nipples pierced. Then one of my work daughters had commented on them. And they were going back and forth. And I was like, ladies, stop putting holes in your titties.
My name is Remorseless, and I do not approve this message.
You don't have to. If it's other women, yeah, but the ones like my daughter, so she
I
can't.
love nipple rings, man. Those things are fire.
Hey, I'm cool with it too. Just not.
And you know, they're completely useless, but I don't know.
My wife said they actually. Give
All
like
right,
more
we did not need to know that your wife's nipples are pierced.
No, they're not no more.
All right, okay, all right, stop. Continue, D.
So, I pretty much to the extent I told them, quit putting holes in your boobs. And the next thing I know, Moose pops up saying some shit, telling me to stop telling these girls this, that, and the other. Thirsty ass Moose. All I remember.
Why did I have to be thirsty?
Because you always are.
Wait, so they were on like she was his friend too?
Unfortunately.
Oh my gosh.
So I got caught out there.
But anyway, that's Moose.
Yeah.
Put your fucking phone down.
My dick is bigger than yours.
Put your phone down. We're recording.
This is grown person time.
Unbelievable.
Grown person time with 3 niggas.
That's called adult time, and no, never with 3 niggas.
Yeah, I'm not having grown person time with you, Moose. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What? Were you gonna fucking drink wine and play croquet or some shit? The fuck?
Can you drink wine and play? What is croquet?
The little. It's like.
Are you talking about cricket?
Golf.
No. Oh, I know you're talking
Croquet.
about.
They're croquet or
well,
croquet
with the balls.
and
Yeah.
I forget what the fuck actually how to play it, but you know.
No, what it is like you strategically put the post in the ground. You have to hit the balls through shit. And,
Yeah.
That sounds stupid.
It was. We used to just get the little mallets and hit each other with them because they be like little kids.
Yo, y'all want to go golfing?
Yeah, we're like human whack-a-moles.
Kinda, yeah, because they always came in those little.
Pause.
Those
Whack-a-dee.
Whack-a-dee.
And the kid in like the toy section at the dollar store back in the day, because they'd be cheap and plastic with just some balls in a plastic.
Your mom treated you like a whack-a-mole when you fell through that ceiling.
Yeah, she did, yeah.
She had the high score on that ass.
And the funny thing is, my mom's nothing but 4'11" and a half. So, and I'm not that tall. So,
like, yeah,
you
so
just
you
think
got her
about
at
the
eye
range.
level.
That's an average woman.
No, so I'm saying, just think about her trying to get up there and hit me.
She's jumping.
Yeah, because I can only be dangling but so much.
Shadowkin.
Yeah, man.
That's funny as hell.
Yeah, man.
Just imagine that story though, like when she's telling the story. Man, I had to beat D. I had to whack D off, man. He was fucking pissing me off, so I had to beat him.
That would
I
have
beat
been
him hard.
a nice little bike. I think it was.
Nah, that's a
Goldwing.
Voyager.
It's a Voyager.
Yeah, that's a Voyager.
It looked decent. It was old though.
Exactly. I don't like those. Like those, I don't.
You don't like a big bike. Period.
I'm not a big guy, Moose.
I like speed.
I'm a muscular guy. I'm not a big guy. You got to keep that in mind.
Yeah, look at them biceps.
Been talking about his
So
biceps
gay,
all
man.
week, man.
He always talks
All
like.
about your biceps.
Is this envy? Is that what this is?
He wants your arms, man.
I will beat his ass if he ever comes over here trying to grab
He gonna be
my
like-
arms.
I'm be like, get your titty off my chin.
All he's gonna do is yell, "I'm gonna grab your dick," like he did before.
Yeah.
That's
We're
gonna
talking about
I
something.
told you that story, didn't I?
No,
I never told you that story. So like we worked together, right? And my shift was done, and I was about to leave, so I splouted him up, right? Yeah. And he tried to play Mr. Tough Guy and squeeze my hand. Yeah. Okay, so I started squeezing his, and I was squeezing the shit out of his hand, and he's trying to pull away. So I start squeezing harder, and he's like, "I'm gonna grab your dick." And I'm like, you know what I did? I let go of his fucking hand.
Hell yeah.
I was like, why was that your first thing? He's like, I'm gonna grab your dick, and he started going like this, like he was really like, in the way his hand looked, it looked like the monkey claws that they would grab like eggs out of. So he was aiming at the balls too. Like I didn't want him to grab that. Then I'm like, holy fuck, why is his first thing, like his first defense mechanism was grabbing a dick, like, it was so weird.
That's where you have it wrong. That wasn't his first, that was his last defense. No. He couldn't think of nothing else. But that was nothing else he could think of. You had him fucked up. So he's like, I gotta grab this motherfucker's balls, or he's never gonna let me go. He just got to that conclusion really fast.
I was like, why is that what you went to? Like, you're gonna grab, like, out of all things to do, it was through tears too. He's like, I'm gonna grab your dick. Like, it was so weird. Like, I don't understand it. I didn't get it. Like, I would have thought, I'll punch you in the face, I'll kick you in the shin, I'll step on your pinky toe. I'm gonna grab your dick would not have went through my head. Like, I don't get it. But can you explain that to me, Moose, please? When you can breathe again? Stop smacking your fat ass belly, 250. Moose, can you explain this grabbing dick situation, please?
Well, I had a hand, and you squeezed it. So
you started it.
So my other hand said,
"You can't start stuff."
I can't knock him out this time because he's hurting my hand. I'm not even standing up straight. Like, I'm buckled at the knees. So my hand was like, you know what?
I love how he makes me sound like he tries to make me be Hercules or some weird shit.
I don't know. I
have to yell at you about putting your phone down, D?
Nah, I just had a message.
Yeah, it was from Brianna. It was like, leave Moose alone. I love him.
But anyway, continue with your story.
Fuck, I don't remember no mo. I don't remember what we was talking about. See,
the point of the story is, why was that your go-to? Like, why was I'm going to grab your dick?
I can tell you why, and I wasn't even there. I'll tell you exactly why. Because at the end of the day, he knew he was wrong. Because he initiated this because he squeezed your hand trying to be a tough guy, and then you did it back. So he doesn't want to. Shut up! I know what you was doing.
No, he did. You did it first. You did it first. The time before that, and squeezed my hand hard as shit.
I didn't, but I didn't squeeze your hand up. Like the first time I squeezed your hand, I was like, you're not a tough guy. Or something. We were fucking around. We were joking, and I said something like, you're not a tough guy, and I squeezed your hand, and I let it go. And then, like, the next day, you thought you would get me back by trying to squeeze my hand.
And you failed misbelief and had to go for the ball.
Let him squeeze your hand.
No, because I'm not dumb.
No, because you don't think that this
Yes, I do, because I just heard a story about how he crushed a grown man's head. So please, would you like to crush my hand as well? No, man. No, that's just dumb. No, that's like saying, "Oh, this is terrible. Here, try some." Fuck that.
Yeah, because you fucking think that it's bullshit. Like,
no, I don't.
He has like the strongest grip for some reason.
And I will take your.
It's like a bulky person's grip.
What am I supposed
to? Which he ain't bulky.
Hold on. The one supposed to be like, man, here. No, so I can walk around here crippled too. I don't have a wife at home. I need this hand. The fuck is wrong with you, dude?
Where's the porn, D? Where's the porn?
It's at the house until I can get it somewhere.
You can give it to him when you drop him off.
Exactly.
Fucking, but that shit was so... I didn't understand that. And
that's funny to me.
There's nothing funny about it. Like, why is he yelling, I'm going to grab your dick to a grown man? Like,
because you had the last.
He fucking started it.
I know.
He hurt me.
Don't walk into the ring expecting not to get punched in the face.
You started it.
That happened last night too. The fastest knockout happened last night in the UFC.
Nunez?
No, it wasn't Nunez. It was somebody like right before the mains really started kicking off. It was like 2 seconds. Or no, 5 seconds. 5 second KO. They said it could have been 2. As soon as he ran off the gates, hit him with a knee, dude crumbled. It just took the extra 3 seconds for the ref to actually check on the guy, but he was out. Just a little side note.
It's a little chill cast, you know. Yeah. But we're about to get out of here. Is there anything else to add?
We need to play some Styles P.
All right. So let's go ahead and get out of here, guys. As usual, we always want to hear what you have to say. If you think that dumbass laces and stupid ass dress shoes is dumb as hell,
please comment.
Let us know. Let us hear it.
Because I never heard no shit like that. Like you can't have laces and dress shoes.
It's not the fact that you can't, but it's just poor quality dress shoes when they have laces in them. They're trash ass dress shoes. You're not supposed to have dress shoes. You're not supposed to have laces in your dress shoes, Moose.
Well, we're going to have to ask Kanye this.
You're taking fashion tips from Kanye? Kanye dresses like Jesus.
Yeah. Which Jesus probably had laces too. Bitch.
Jesus had sandals.
With laces. They were laced.
His sandals must have been tough as hell, though. Like walking through the desert and without them breaking. Like, his sandals were mad tough. Or do you think it was his Jesus power?
I think it was the skin from a tiger.
I would like to think that if he wanted to...
The skin from a tiger in Israel?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. Continue.
I would like to think that from time to time, if he really wanted to, he could hover above some land.
So he was like, oh, there's a rock. Oh,
yeah.
And like floated across it.
So that's what they meant in Back to the Future with the hoverboard.
He could do a whole bunch of stuff. He was just a humble man, so he didn't flaunt his stuff all like that there.
Jesus
he could have been flying around like Superman and shit, but he's like, nah, my people don't need to...
Jesus
was Neo?
Something like that. In the original beta copy of the Matrix.
Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. All right, I'm done with this. Guys, hit us up on all of our socials and hit us up and email us at empnetwork412@gmail.com. And other than that, man, as usual, we always want to hear what you say. And some of the shit you hear, you may agree, you may disagree, you may like it, you may dislike it. Some of the shit you can relate to, some of the shit you can't. But one thing we can promise you is it'll always be
balls in your jaws.
No filter.
No.
Signing off. This is Remorseless.
This is just D Moose. Go.
I had to say that because, Remorseless definitely.
Sign off, you idiot.
I'm gonna grab your dick. Oh, this is Moose. I'm signing off. Peace out, everybody. Y'all have a good weekend.
All right, man. Thank you for listening.
Get a blowjob.
Hey, you fucks. Never mind who this is. Mind your fucking business. Anywho, sometimes I need a break from cracking skulls. And there's no better way to do that than to listen to my Goombas over on the No Filter podcast. Once you look what they got going on over there, hit them up on their social media. Twitter, @network_EMP. Instagram, EMP Network 412. And Facebook, EMP Network. Do yourself a favor and check this shit out. If not, I'll break your fucking neck and throw you in the Hudson with some concrete Timberlands. Have a nice day, cocksuckers.
EMP Network. 299,792,458 laughs per second.